Alright, hello everybody. Today we're going to be watching the Prove Your Skill number 2 tournament. And today we're going to be following Team Joker. Team Jokers from the Jokers clan. So they're going to be playing against PT first, Team Proven, and it's going to be happening on Vineyards. Now today Jokers had a bye, so they didn't have to play the games at 9 p.m. Eastern, which is why the stream started late. But anyways, Vineyard's gonna be the first map that is played. PT is actually gonna be taking double 50 Bs. Not something you see a whole lot. And even less from teams that are less experienced, so this might be interesting to see. Are taking double crowns as well. We've got a T22, a Vickers Light, and an IS-4. Joker is going to be sticking to lots of heavy tanks. We've got two E5s, triple IS-4s, a mouse, and a Vickers Light. So a lot of armor and a lot of HP there. But those are the tanks that work nowadays, so can't blame them for using what works. Now Vineyards is going to be one of those maps that has 3 caps on it. One of the maps is in the town area. That's going to be, I believe, the C cap. That's going to be one of the harder caps to take, although it's not the worst cap to take. In terms of triple cap maps, it's one of the easier ones compared to something like Dynasty's Pearl or Naval Frontier for example. But Vineyards is also going to have, my opinion, one of the caps is easier to take. The B cap is easier to take than it is to take the A cap for that side respectively. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy there. However, it doesn't make way for some interesting strategies. Vineyards is one of those maps that is not symmetrical, which is a plus, and it's also not always the greatest thing, especially if you're playing it in a tiebreaker. But luckily, we're going to be playing this on a not tiebreaker, so we get to see both spawns played by each team. So let's check it out. Let's see how Jokers and PT play this map. Hello, racist tales. Faded Reversal says, good luck, have fun. If you could be an animal, which one would you be? That's an interesting question there. Alright, let's see. Vickers Light of Irrelevant is going to be pushing forwards pretty aggressively here. Racist Tales in the E5 might get spotted here by the Vickers Light. Vickers is actually taking a position where you can reset the B cap. Now, normally the B cap is fairly easy to take, but this Vickers is actually in a really good position to reset the cap, should anyone have gotten onto it, but nobody did. So, PT actually able to take the A cap. Joker don't even make a move for B. Look at where this Vickers is exactly. He is in a position where he's going to be hard to dig out, but he's got a lot of tanks coming his way, and look at that. He's going to be getting out of there as fast as he can. He is taking a lot of damage, though. The IS-4 of Kakati pushing him out there with Black Tails, Canadian Impact, Racist Tails for support. The Vickers is still going to make it out of there alive, it looks like, though. Even though he did take a ton of damage, he is still able to get away with his fight. It's not over yet for him. He's gonna be playing the game still. Although he's missing a commander, so in terms of light tank, he's not gonna be a whole... he's not gonna be very useful. Now, these crowns are getting pressured out by Joker. Not a whole lot of damage is coming in from PT, which makes it pretty easy for Joker to come in and push on this assassin, coming forwards with a mouse. Now taking some hits, though. Blacktails has taken a lot of damage on the offside there. The 50Bs looks like came over and clipped him, but again, IS-4 is going to be difficult to take out, even with the insane clip damage that the 250Bs have. Not going to be enough to take out an IS-4 in a full clip, but you can see here PT is just losing a lot of hit points and not able to equalize just as fast as Joker is. 50B is trying to get their clips into some more tanks, but it looks like at this point it's a 3-on-6 matchup. PT just weren't able to pick up the kills and the damage once Joker pushed forwards. Joker with a very, very aggressive strategy. Guns blazing forwards into this PT team. Able to clean them up. Yarrow says, look at this guy. Assassin. I think Yarrow was blocking Assassin in there. But Faded Reversal picks up the kill before he goes down on Assassin. But Joker's 6,500 HP up on the board, able to take the win quite comfortably. A valiant effort by PT though. See if they are able to pick up a win this time. Ooh. We got the Valkyria Chronicles bundle there. $40 for what is this? 5 tanks and some pretty sick avatars. Might be pretty nice. But anyways, Joker versus PT Game 2. Let's see if PT are able to pull off a win this time. PT is going to be taking triple IS-4s. We've got a 215B as well. Vickers Light and double crowns. Joker is going to be taking an E100, a Vickers Light, an E5, and quadruple IS-4s. Of course, Vineyard is going to be the map played again. Although spawns are going to be swapped. So, Joker and PT will have the chance to show off their strategies on each of these two different sides. And again, the map is not symmetrical, so it's very unlikely for a team to play the same strategy from both sides. And you can see that already reflected in the lineups. Each of the teams basically have a completely different lineup this time compared to the last game they had. So let's see what goes down in game number 2 of this Prove Your Skill number 2 tournament here. Bogtails asks if I'm colorblind. No, I'm not. If not, what's your favorite color? Probably gonna be blue. Now, I know there's a colorblind mode actually now. I'd probably have to switch to it. I like your camo. He's never gonna stream us again. Nah, it's fine. 90% win rate in Hellcat. That's pretty good. As long as it's not like 10 games and 9 wins. Even still, I guess that's pretty decent. Anyways, the Vickers of PT. We've got Sideways in the Vickers taking this B cap. And again, this is at a really, really safe cap to take. The only thing that would reset this is basically a Vickers from, or like a light tank um, from the other side pushing into that position what we saw PT, the PT Vickers take the last game. So you're basically forcing an aggressive play there if you want to get a reset. But at the same time, you force an aggressive play on the A side if you want to reset here as well. You can very easily take the cap safely, and you'd have to push up really far on the A cap. But look at this, faded reversal is getting pushed on into 2 and 5B. Sideways in the back as well has been spotted. Faded gonna be using the speed boost to back out of there. Assassin is pushing way forwards. Let's see if he takes hits from this. Takes one from the 2 and 5B. The Krans might be able to clip him as well. He's got a rock for cover. He's got some more rocks for cover. Again, Joker's going for that Vickers really hard. Again, they want to knock out that mobility, especially on a map like this one where it's a little bit open. PT is also getting onto the C cap, although those ISOs really need to make their moves now because Joker is going to be tightening the noose around these 3 tanks here. The 2 and 5B and the double crowns are getting pushed on by a lot of Joker tanks, and look at this, the 2 and 5B is getting absolutely melted in this push. Of course, 2 and 5B armor not going to be holding up for very long in this push, and it goes down very quickly. Going to be the first tank knocked out in this game. So Jokers pick up a really good kill there. DPM from PT going to be knocked down quite a bit. Rack Wrecker goes down in the Kran. Irrelevant though, able to pick up 1 kill on Whitetails. Joker picked up 3 though. Kakati is down pretty low, but it's not looking like PT are going to be able to get their guns into the... Ooh, Racist Tails with a big shot from the E100 across the map. Able to pick up the kill on the Vickers Light and knock down that light tank. There's 3 on 6 now, and again, things are pretty dire for PT. From the beginning, they weren't really able to knock out the kills, and look at that huge combo, 1571 into aimbot there. Mi Carayo, 65. Getting focused out here. Irrelevant on a 1-shot. Goes down to Kakati. Doing pretty well, Assassin. Thank you for asking. Really good sportsmanship in the chat. GG's all around. PT seem like some nice guys. Even if they weren't able to beat Joker, they've earned respect. Maximize rewards. All you need is a premium pass. Well, how much is it? $5. Not too bad. No, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, because this Explorer looks pretty sick. I'm kind of tempted to get the premium pass here. It's like, look at this model. You've got the camera on it. We've got like a GoPro on this thing, a free GoPro. We've got like some sick antennas that fold out. Like, Wargaming really outdid themselves here. Like, this isn't even a thing on World of Tanks PC. Like, I really do like these battle pass tanks. If there were like higher tiers that had like you know, like tier 10 camos that look like this, like it'd be actually crazy. But at the same time, some people might not like it because a lot of those extra attachments are sometimes confusing in terms of the hitbox. So, like on Chieftain, this box isn't a hitbox. Although I don't really see people shooting at it, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. Anyways, we just saw Joker win their quarterfinals match, so they're going to be going on to the semifinals, meaning that they're already into day 2 of the Prove Your Skill #2 tournament. Purple beats EQ 2-0 as well. They just beat their quarterfinals games. So Purple and as well as SVG, Aatrox are going to be moving on to day 2. GG beats one of the purple teams. Wait, there's 2 purple teams in this. We've got this purple team. We've got and we've got purple pirates. Purple Pirates was not able to win against GG. It's a tough matchup for them, honestly. Now we just saw PT get knocked out by Jokers. EQ, I believe, went down to purple as well. So let's see where Surge is. Oh, Surge actually went down to SVG. So it's going to be SVG, GG. Oops. From Group 1, we've got SVG, Purple, and Jokers, and oh, basically these 4 teams right here, making it to tomorrow, since they've made it to the semifinals. Group 2, let's check this out. Cursed, playing against SLG in the quarterfinals, makes it to the semifinals after winning 2-0. We're going to be playing against Dash PPS, not PP. Cruel, playing against Void Meatballs right now. That match has not been decided yet, looks like. Flash Thunder going down 2-0 to Pinsir Silent Rats. Pinsir making it through to the semifinals, meaning that they're going to be going on to play in tomorrow's tournament, which is a continuation of this one. And we got Not PP also making it to the semifinals. I'm interested to see if Void or Cruel make it through. On Group 3, let's check this out. Straight actually dropped to OG Cosmonauts 2-0. So Straight won't be making it to tomorrow. Interestingly enough. Meaning their top 8 chances are pretty jeopardized because they didn't make it to the second day in the first Prove Your Skill either. Now, of course, since there's only 6 Prove Your Skills tournaments this season, it's going to be absolutely crucial that teams make it to the second day in each one of these 6. Just because dropping one makes a pretty big impact. Like, oh, let's see. Rival, still playing against JJ. We've got Zero Oblivion playing against Surge. Surge beats them 2-0, so Surge is going to be making it on to tomorrow. 2 Surge teams. What is this? They're literally the same team. Surge Unique and Surge Unique. But they're different. We've got this one's captained by Amarak. Alright, my brain fell out. There's literally the same team is just listed twice. Okay, Wargaming. I don't know how you managed to make this thing happen, but I'm looking at. I have double vision here. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Whew. All right. It's not me. I'm tired, but it's not me. I'm not seeing double. This is Wargaming. Anyways, Rain beats Surge 2-0, meaning that they're going to be making it to tomorrow. Congrats to Rain. They were able to make it to day 2. You guys surprised me. But let's see. We got JJ versus Rival as well. That again, we haven't seen that that conclusion. Group 4. A lot of big names here. We've got MM playing against Pramo. MM were able to beat Beta to make it into the semifinals. So MM is going to be moving on. Pramo as well going to be moving on. They were able to beat 50A to make it to the semis. Apex beat the Inquisition to make it into the semifinals. Not exactly sure who they're going to be playing against. Maybe it's going to be... Looks like it's going to be the winner of SV versus Eclipse, so we'll just have to see there. Next games, let's see. So we've got our 4 teams here. Jokers is going to be playing against GG next. And that's going to be happening in about 15 minutes. More like 14, but Jokers versus GG should be a pretty good matchup. Let's see. Group 2. Do we have our matches here? So it looks like Void was able to pick up the win against Cruel. Imagine because of how long it took, it was gonna be a tiebreaker match. And yeah, it looks like Cruel almost came up with a win there. 2-1 against Void. Unfortunately, Cruel isn't gonna be making it into tomorrow's stage. Crew's actually doing pretty decent this season, it seems. They're punching above their weight for sure. Surge is going to be playing against Rain next. Wait. Alright, so... there were 2 Surge teams in this bracket. For some reason, it was just showing the same one though. So, we do have 2 Surge teams. One of them did make it into the semifinals. They're going to be playing against Rain next. So they have their work cut out for them. But they've already made it into the semifinals, which means they're going to be playing tomorrow. So, mission accomplished already, I guess, for them. Cosmonauts going to be playing against Rival. Rival were able to beat JJ 2-1, so that's going to be the last matchup in this group. It looks like SV versus Eclipse hasn't finished yet. So those teams are still duking it out in a tiebreaker match most likely, so maybe those were some good games to watch. Anyways, we've got some time to kill for the next games. Let's see if we can finally get a mastery in the 215B. Kind of doubting it, because, not gonna lie, I'm tired. But besides that, I am not even the best player, so... it was already hard to begin with, let's say that. Being tired only makes things worse. And anyways, let's see here. We've got Normandy. Alrighty. We're in a 215B. We get Normandy. What do we do? What do we do? Play mid, right? Eventually we want to play mid. Eventually I want to work myself into the ditch where they are playing. But it might take a bit. Because you gotta clear out like this stuff here first. See. See, if I wasn't bad, I would have taken the shot at Scapola. Unfortunately, though, I am bad, so... I'm slow. Ooh, a mouse. Looking kinda tasty. What is their waffle doing? Yeah, what is their waffle doing? What is this? What's going on? Get a shot into his cheek there. A cheeky shot. Take out the mouse's track. What is going on? I'm getting swarmed. Get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm fine with being in here though. Yeah, the Vickers. Oh, come at me, Vickers. Come on, come on. You wanna fight? Well, I'll give you a fight then, brother. I don't run away. Come back. Come back. Why are you running? The Yag Tiger picks up a kill in our VK. Rip VK. Come on, Vickers. Thought you wanted to fight. Come back. Oh no, what is this? Hey, hey! Oh, the Vickers is cheating. He's got help. Well then. I'm cheating now. I got help. Oh, hey, stop that. Oh, see. I'm bad, so I can't hit the cupola of the T90 5v6. Wait a minute, it's just me and one more tank. The batch at AP. And we're in a bad position now, because we're getting pincered by the... Oh, that was a horrible shot. Now I'm dead. Oh. Unfortunate. Vickers cheated. He got more than one help. Unfortunate situation for the bad chat. Well, we weren't able to pick up the win, unfortunately. We still got some more time until the next games, I think. 7 minutes remaining. We've got time for one more game. Real quick. What do you have? A platoon of IS-7s. Oh man. Double IS-7s and double T92 you won. I think they're a little bit low on firepower there. They've got the 183 in the grill, but I don't think any team or any tank on that team has very good pen. Not that it matters though, because 2 and 5B armor isn't very good. I'm gonna have to be very careful. If I spot the IS-7s coming this way, I don't want to push into the mid, or I want to find an escape strategy and like pull out that way towards the rest of the team. It doesn't look like we're getting much support. We've got a Vickers CR behind, I think a Yag Tiger. Besides that, I don't think they'll be able to do a whole lot about IS-7s, should those IS-7s decide to rush. I got spotted by something. It must have been the T92. All the way over there. ST1 puts a shot in towards me, doesn't get the nuller plate. The lower plate. I-7s are trying to play aggressive, but it doesn't look like they're able to do so just yet. Yeah, that shot came out a little bit late. I-7s are making their aggressive play with the T92 U1s. They're actually going crazy. Should probably move to support. ST1 was shooting HE for some reason. Now I'm not exactly sure what I want to do now, because I don't want to push in behind there. I don't think that's going to be the play. Maybe if the 183 pushes forwards, I can shoot him. If I hear him shoot, alright. We're gonna push forward. We pick up the 183. This is gonna be our escape here. Pick up the 183. Now we turn around to deal with these guys over here. ST1 is readily available for some damages. Help out our Yag Tiger in pushing him. And now we've got to turn because we've got a lot of angry tanks coming this way. We're gonna snap this dude real quick. Hold down this IS-7 that's low. Make him back off. I was gonna say shoot this dude in the lower plate, but we missed the lower plate. He's shooting APCR or something, because he mega low rolled that. I don't know why I took that shot. There's no way I was pinning the cheek there. And this IS-7 is gonna be hard to dig out where he is, so. The issue is more that this one I can't really do a whole lot about. Okay, until he pushed forwards, I guess. Oh, that's kind of sad. That's very sad. Wait, the team is losing. What happened? Well, we've got two one-shots, 7s. This Kron should have this. Alright, this IS-7 is invincible somehow. Their IS-7 might get a really high roll. Nope. The girl's just gonna come over and pick him up. He just kills him with a ram. Unfortunate loss there. Anyways. We've got another match here. GG versus Joker. Fort Despair is going to be the map. Honestly, Fort Despair is a map that I don't really like. Back when I used to play, it was a really big drag. I feel like it comes down to a stalemate a lot of the time. It's really hard to rotate around, especially if the team sets up in like half decent positions. You could put like 2 tanks in positions to spot up the entire map. Like you put something in gunport, spot up one side. You put one in encounter and you spot up the other side. So it gives way to like 5 tank destroyer strats though, so that's kind of cool, right? Obviously they're not serious strategies, but quick tournaments with like 5 183s. That's a whole lot of fun. Now, Joker's going to be taking double mice. We've got 2 Krans and 2 IS4s, 50B as well, so maybe Joker's going to be making a play through the C cap. I'm not exactly sure. It could also be a play like through the B cap as well. For the 50B though, I think the 50B is a little bit more, if they're going to be playing an aggressive strategy, I think the 50B would be a little bit more easy to work with in the C area. I don't think B, I think the profile of the 50B is a little bit too tall for B. Unless it's doing something weird and like doing like a tank destroyer position on like the A side. Not really sure. GG's taking a whole lot of IS4. We've got 5 IS4s, we've got a Kran and a Mouse as well. Mouse normally just tends to play in like a reset spot for the B cap. Kran most likely going to be playing in counter cap, although they might take it gun ports. I'm not really sure. Again, teams are getting kind of weird with what they do. It's a lot harder to predict nowadays what happens, just because it's so many heavy tanks. Is this correct? Joker has a full team of no avatars. Now that is based. Alright, let's see where these mice for Jokers are going to be going. Canadian Impact is actually going to be playing, yeah, like a tank destroyer position on the A cap. We've got one mouse going towards the C side. One of them going through B, it looks like. Racist Tails in the Kran going to be chilling in this bush here, just getting some spotting. Mouse 313 of Oreo makes for a cream. Going to be spotted already. And this is what I'm saying. You put a tank in gun ports, you can spot pretty much a huge swath of the map. GG though has played aggressively onto the B cap. Amorat in the Kran van actually going to be sitting on the B cap. I would have thought the Kran would be playing where Tunny was, but looks like that's not going to be the case. GG are going to have the cap advantage though. Joker were not in a position to reset the B cap, and they did not get the C cap fast enough. Well, it looks like GG are in pretty good positions to hold this side. Joker, of course, being down in cap, are going to have to make the play first. Oreo going to be holding this corner here, spots some Joker tanks, staging a push on that side. GG are also able to move their tanks over fairly easily. As you can see here, YX is going to be moving over to support Oreo. Oreo taking a shot of HE. Not going to be a lot of HP lost, especially in the mouse there. Only about 100 of the 3,000 gone. Now GG's actually going to be rotating out of there, the A side, and going to be reinforcing their spawn area here. So this might allow Joker a little bit of a opportunity to push in towards the B side again here. GG's going to have to cover a lot of ground actually to push on these Joker tanks, and it looks like that's what they're going to be doing. Joker has an opportunity to push on the encounter cap here and go for the B cap. They're going to have to play passively on this side over here. Let's see if they're able to hold off these GG tanks. We've got 4 GG tanks, and it looks like they will be able to get away. Amorat, though, going to be pushing through the middle, intercepted by Whitetails. Weebtails and Raindrop going to be focusing on holding here, but look at this. There's a lot of movement. Jokers have made a really good play here, though. They've picked up the B cap, and they're picking up a kill on Tunny. Amorat is forced out in the open here as well. Gonna get clipped out by Yaro. GG now gonna be pushing in towards a C cap, but they're gonna be intercepted by the mouse of Raindrop. Raindrop doing a really good job of keeping these tanks pinned down and away from Weebtails and the rest of the tank. Let's see if Raindrop can survive much longer, but yeah, he's going to be getting support. Raindrop's going to be getting some support there, and they pick up another kill on Oreo makes her cream. And now that's going to be really good for Jokers. They've got a 2-gun advantage now. GG are also going to have to push around corners here into a lot of Joker guns there, should they want to pick up Weebtails, although they've left him a little bit open. Weebtails might get picked up by Jerry Zhao. It looks like he has the kill shot there. So GG able to equalize a little bit. But they've lost another tank. Amorat finally goes down. Ryguy getting pushed on by a bunch of tanks here. Raindrop goes down as well in the mouse, but mouse going down in the push. Not the worst loss there for Jokers. Canadian Impact in the 50B takes a big shot by Ryguy before he goes down. Assassin trying to hold off against these 2 tanks here. Jokers have so much cap to their name, though. They might just be able to win this on cap. Although it doesn't look like it's going to be a cap game. Joker tanks are going to be looking for the kills here. Jerry Zhao picks up the kill on Assassin. Canadian Impact has one more shell in the clip loaded. Ryguy looks like he's going to get picked up by Whitetails. Whitetails has the side shot, clean side shot there, picks up the kill, and it's going to be 2 versus 4 here. I don't think YX and Jerry Zhao, especially in that position that he's in there. Jerry is pushing for the 50B, but the 50B is able to stay clear. Again, he's got the height advantage. He's got a positional advantage for sure here. Jerry gets picked up by Yarrow, shutting him down, and that's basically game for Jokers at this point. Definitely going to be cementing their victory. Whitetails might go down. Looks like Whitetails will go down unless something... saved by the cap. Oh. Oh. Wasn't able to pick up Whitetails there, but Joker ended up picking up the game against GG there. Fort Despair. Got some action going on. I guess that's the one good part about Fort Despair. A lot of the time, it does come down to a push. But being a player, pushing on Fort Despair is definitely not one of the things that I fondly remember. Alrighty, let's see what goes down in the second game here. Joker going to be taking almost the same lineup. They've dropped a mouse for another IS-4. We've got 3 IS-4s, a mouse, 2 crons, and a 50B. GG is going to be taking a whole lot of E5s this time. 3 E5s, 2 crons, double mouse. So GG going to be playing probably a more aggressive strategy. They're going to be pushing for map position with those E5s for sure. Where they would do it, I'd imagine they're going to be playing towards that A side. Most likely they're going to be sending the E5s into the corner, but we'll just have to see. Now, just checking the 50B's damage here. 50B did end up doing some good damage. So they're going to be running it again. Alright, game 2. GG versus Jokers. Fort Despair. Prove your skill number 2. Let's see where each team goes. It looks like GG is gonna not do what I thought they're gonna do. They're sending the E5s over towards the C cap, something I definitely did not expect because E5s are much better hold down. I wouldn't expect them playing like out in the open and like channel fighting, but looks like that's what they're going to be doing with them. But what the E5s do have is mobility over some of the other heavy tanks. Yarrow is spotted in the Kranvan. Wabbit does get tagged as he's going into position by Rygao. The E5s are not going to be pushing onto that. Again, these E5s are not going to be able to contest the heavy armor that these Joker tanks have, especially the Mouse and the S4. On open ground, and fighting corners, especially, the E5 is not very good at side scraping at all. It's got a really, really bad weakness in the drive wheel. You can track it and damage it, and most of the time get like some sort of module damage as well. Raindrop's actually capping the C-cap, might get reset there, but Cherry's out, fluffs the shot, absolutely rushes that. Definitely should have taken the time to aim, definitely could have afforded to take the time to aim, but instead, not getting the reset, and now Jokers will have the cap advantage here. Oreo makes her cream, gonna be getting onto the B cap, but at this point, Joker already have the cap advantage. Oh, good reset there. Whitetails, if you can see it, oh, Canadian Impact takes a whole lot of damage there. Oh, and he is still getting nailed. Oh, wow. Down to 150 HP. That was not a good poke there. Definitely not a good poke for them. Whitetails, as you can see here, I was going to say, this is a really, really good position to reset the B cap, especially if they're capping on the inside. They're capping on this side, not very good. But that angle is covered by nobody. See, they could have capped on that side, but they're not going to be doing that. Whitetail's now getting hit by Guy, and YX in the corner. Might get forced out soon, but Oreo getting onto the cap again. Actually just going to be pushing straight through. Looks like GG are going to be going for these two IS4s as well as the 50B. Oh, and the 50B goes down. Just like that, they have the cap advantage and they don't really have to make a push. But Joker's going to be picking up a kill on Jerry Zhao with those 3 tanks over here. It's just going to be down to if GG are able to pick up these kills faster than Joker are able to pick up the kill. And it looks like either way, a lot of these GG tanks are going to be able to pick up this kill on Whitetails fairly quickly. Blacktails was able to get away though. He's still getting away. GG picks up the kill on Whitetails. Now going to be looking for the kill on Blacktails it looks like, but Wabbit and Assassin have come back to pin these tanks down. A lot of these GG tanks are a little bit afraid to push. They're stacking up though, and they're going to be making the play on Wabbit. Jerry is out, finally goes down. The mouse and the Kron obviously going to take a long time because of the low DPM. Wabbit has a lot of shells loaded. Tunny taking a lot of hits. YX trying to do his best to cover for him, but wasn't able to do so very effectively. Wabbit goes down anyways. Assassin might be the next target, although Yarrow has made himself present here and gets clipped out twice. Amaret might have another shot in here. It's gonna be a small shot. Tunny though pushing forwards. Raindrop coming in to support. Ooh, missing the shot there, but Raindrop might take a lot of hits here. YX pushing straight forward. He has a lot of HP to make this play. Raindrop now getting focused out though. Doesn't bounce more than one shot it looks like. And ooh, that was a really man, that was tough break for Raindrop there. Lost a lot of HP trying to cover for Yarrow. Yarrow, though, has 3 in the chamber. Might pick up Ryguy. Ryguy has popped the consumable. Assassin gonna be looking to help him out here. Yarrow picks up 1 shot into him. Assassin picks up an HE shell. I'm at the front of the E5. I'm not sure what's going on there, but maybe he's meant to swap the heat. YX is just gonna be pushing forwards with the HP. Blacktails goes down to Amorat in the back here. Ryguy takes another hit. Yarrow with the kill shot. Might pick up Tunny, but no, he gets shut down by YX there, and it's Assassin versus 4 tanks. Close game there, and then Jokers had the caps, but ultimately they weren't able to pick up the kills. Bled a lot. GG were able to push around with their HPs and pick up the kills. Game 3, Tiebreaker, Dynasty's Pearl, another very heavy tank-oriented map. Semifinals of Prove Your Skill number 2. Coming to a conclusion in this final match. GG versus Joker. We'll see who comes out on top here. GG is going to be taking a lineup that consists of 2 mice, 3 IS4s, an E5, and a Kron Van. Joker's going to be taking 1 mouse and an E100, 4 IS4s, and a Kron. As you can see here, a lot of super heavies. We've got 2 German super heavies apiece. More than 3, like 3 or more IS4s on each team. Blacktails in the Kron Van. An E5 being played by Ryguy on the GG side. I don't think they're going to ready up that TVP though. We've got 2 E5s instead for GG, I think. Nope, back to the IS4. Lots of IS4s. We've got some super heavies as well. There's German steel. We've got a Kron as well. A piece. The only difference here essentially is an E5 in place of another IS4. Now, a mouse and a E100 pair, in my opinion, might be a little bit stronger than just a straight up 2 mouse pair. Just because the E100, if it works well with the mouse, is going to be a pretty devastating combo of firepower and armor. Obviously, the E100's armor is not as good as the mouse's, but the E100's gun is much better. So if they're able to work well together, the E100 could take big chunks of the enemy's HP, and the mouse should be able to cover for him pretty well. Alrighty, so let's see what goes down in the final match of Jokers versus GG. Again, these team names are a little bit out of pocket. We've got Glizzy Gobblers, GG, and potentially the final match of their night. Oh no, because there's a match for third place for the whoever ends up dropping this game here. But Joker's going to be playing for the A cap. GG's going to be playing mostly towards C. There might be a tank getting onto the B cap really quick. Rygao Assassin is going to be in a good position to reset here though, and Rygao knows that. Was going to get onto the B cap, but is not going to be getting on. Instead, these GG tanks are just pushing across for map positioning here. Raindrop might get flanked here, but it looks like they were going to be alright. Joker was able to take the A cap before GG was able to take C, so they've got the cap advantage, meaning that they can afford to play a little bit more passively compared to GG. Now it looks like Joker are going to be setting up in some defensive positions now. Wabbit and Yarrow are going to be holding this corridor here. GG's going to have to make some rotations from their side, so we're going to be looking at this game from their perspective here. They've got two mouse stages, or they've got two mice staged in this channel here where they can push forwards. Pretty standard stuff. A lot of the time you're just going to see the mice push into this area here, this corridor, make a distraction, and have the rest of the team make a play based off of that. Yeah, again, pretty standard stuff. This happens a lot of the time. Assassin spotted in the mid there. Tunny as well. Maybe GG will try to make a play onto the B cap, but it doesn't look like it. They are able to make a rotation back into their spawn though. So they've got the Kranvans. They've got a Kranvan and an IS-4 hidden. They've got an E5 as well. So, but at the same time, Joker is making a play back through their spawn. So, you've got the teams basically rotating around each other. If you can see here, and on the map, they're kind of like swirling around the map. We've got red and blue. Assassin gonna be pushing onto the B cap here. GG is gonna be taking the A cap, but they're gonna be... No, they're not gonna be losing the B cap just yet. Or maybe they are. Alright, let's see. Yarrow is in a bit of a tight spot here, though, because he's gonna get focused out by a lot of IS-4s. He can get shot by the Kran and the E5 as well over this thing here. As you can see here, it's a small shot, but it is possible. Yarrow is getting absolutely deleted here. Hammered from all angles. There's no way he's gonna be surviving that. And that means Joker are gonna have to pick up a kill really quick here. Rygao is using Raindrop as cover though, but there's absolute mayhem here. The brawl is going absolutely wild. Canadian Impact getting focused out next. Jokers look like they're not winning this on... Oh, I was going to say they're not winning this on focus fire, but they picked up a kill, the second kill faster. So next is going to be Assassin on the hit list for GG. Joker looks like their focus fire is breaking down a little bit though. The caps are in their favor. Whitetail's now getting onto the A cap. Jerry going to be neutralizing the B cap, but Jokers do have the cap lead. If they're able to pick up Tunny, that could make their game so much easier. Wabbit picks up the kill. Big roll there. 448 from the IS-4 there. But look at that cap lead. 870 points of cap. Blacktail's going to be 1 versus 1 against Ryguy here, but he's able to get away, and he's not going to be able to... Oh, and Ryguy goes down. Really good pickup there. Jokers are about to win this game on cap. Wabbit needs to stay alive, but it doesn't look like Oreo is going to be able to pick up the kill. Oh, really good shot there from Amarat, but too little too late. Wabbit surviving long enough. GG weren't able to neutralize the caps. Joker doing a good job of taking the caps in that push and picking up the win there. GG definitely did not make that game easy for them though. Yarrow went down very quick in the E100. He got caught a little bit out of position there. But that's just something that happens sometimes in super heavies. But anyways. That match came down to a win to Jokers. Purple End is able to beat SVG, so it's going to be SVG versus GG in the match for third place for today. Purple is going to be the next opponent we see Jokers face off against. PPS going to be playing against Pincer, Silent Rats, in the finals. Curse going to be playing against Void in the finals here. Or in the, what is this? The match for third place, I believe. Come on, load. So Void losing 2-0 to Pincer. Rain picking up the win against Surge. Going to be playing against OG in the finals here. Surge going to be playing against Rival in the in the match for third place. Rival losing 2-1 to Cosmonauts. Apex going to be playing against Pramo in the finals season, or in the finals. What else are we going to have here? Ooh, MM were able to pick up a win against Pramo here. Weren't able to pull through though. They're going to be playing against Eclipse in the match for third place. But hats off to all those teams here that we just listed off, because those are going to be the teams that are going to be playing in tomorrow's continuation of the Prove Your Skill #2 tournament. Now these matches are going to be happening fairly soon. Let's see. Jokers versus Purple. Taking place in about 10 minutes. Not a very long wait time, fortunately, so we have a little bit of time to play some pub games. In the meanwhile, alright, let's see what we have here. Desert Sands.
Let's go.
57 says he's driving to base B, or base C, I mean. We can't really play side scraping. I already tried side scraping yesterday. 215B, just not very good at it, unfortunately. It'd be pretty strong if it were, though. Like, this gun is just absolutely beautiful. If it could side scrape, then 215B would just be way too OP, right? Like, look at that hash. 581. Absolutely nutty alpha. On 7.4 second reload. That was a bit of a YOLO shot. 121B. Gonna go down. Got an M48 here. He's a little bit slow on pulling out though. Don't want to push over just yet. Alright. Have a little bit of an opening here. Hope the E5 doesn't get the top of our turret or something. Looks like our team is doing alright on the other side. This E5 is gonna get knocked out pretty quick. Don't really want to take damage from him, so we'll be doing this. We can HE the side there. 644, what a juicy roll. What do we have here? One shot 215B, two shot E4, pretty healthy Yag, well, decently healthy. Hori hasn't been spotted. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. It's actually 4 on 4. I've been getting a little bit caught off guard though. A lot of these games I think are just like, alright, this is an easy win, but then I YOLO in and die. And then we'll lose. Who spotted me? The whole respotted me. Wow, that Yag got absolutely dulit. I'm just gonna be pushing on this guy. Alrighty then. Whole lower plate is kinda small there. I'll come back. He's got the mega speed boost. He was able to get away. Thought I had the reload, but game did not give me the shot. Now, how much time do we have left? Like 6 minutes. So we'll play a fast tank that we can YOLO in. So we can kill just a little bit more time. What do we have here? Rockfield in the Sheridan. No more missile though.
Time to roll out.
We got a Vickers C on another team. But not the worst matchup there. I do kind of a wonky spotting run. 50 Bs in the back, now spotted. Sheridan armor's insane broke. And we get some spotting there, pretty nice. The M48 has pushed up quite aggressively into the B cap. We're gonna be helping out our T-22 clear him. Okay, just kidding, I'm not helping anything, because I'm bad. Alright, I guess I will have the opportunity to redeem myself and get a shot into him. Alright. Now I'm just gonna be pushing across. Turning this E100 start. Hey, don't look at me. Stop that. Get a small shot into the 50B there. 50B is in a tough position now. Don't think he can pull out of there. And he just, yeah, oh, ooh, rip 50B, rip 50B. Sorry, butter. We had a good game last game, my homie. Bonked. Plant the HE shell right into his side there. He said lucky. Why am I lucky? 800, use 700. See, broke? Not lucky. Impossible. I don't think does he know AHE exists? I wonder. Any team is very generous with their HPs. Wait, VK missed. Oh no. VK, how'd you do that? Alright. Tournament room is up. We've got 2 minutes on the battle clock. 2 minutes and 40. We're going to be watching Purple versus Jokers duke it out in the finals of the Prove Your Skill #2 tournament, day 1. Now, Canal is going to be the first map we're going to be watching. This is a 4-capture map, as you guys know if you've played it in pubs, and if you play on Supremacy. Now, interestingly enough, Canal is one of the maps where it can break down be some campy gameplay where a lot of tanks are just rotating around trying to find an opening, looking for the right place to push into, depending on what teams do at the beginning. But a lot of the time, you see a lot of counterplay in terms of like setting up crossfires to get resets on caps, or maybe pushing a tank very aggressively to spot the A crossing. All sorts of things can happen in the opening game of Canal. Now, while all sorts of things can happen in the opening, a lot of the time the mid game is pretty empty. Now, basically Canal is a map where you got a lot of action at the beginning and a lot of action at the end. In the middle, not so much. Now, Purple's going to be taking a 140, 2 E5s, 2 Kranbans, an IS-4, and a Vickers Light. Joker is going to be taking triple IS-4s, 2 E5s, a Vickers Light, and a T-22. Each team is going to have a light tank, so they're going to be getting some information very early on with that. Now, in terms of which side each team is going to go, I'd imagine both teams... Seems like each team has a lineup that can play mostly towards the D cap. That'd be my guess, at least. But it seems like I've been getting it wrong. Like, I look at a lineup of 3 E5s on Fort Despair, and I think they're going to go the A side, and it turns out they go C side. So who knows? These teams are getting a little bit crafty in terms of strategy. So... Again, my prediction might just not be very good. But anyways, we're about to find out where each team is headed and what kind of opening strategy plays out for each team. Alrighty, we're kicking off the finals of the Prove Your Skill #2 tournament, day 1 here on Canal. We're going to be watching Purple go head-to-head against Joker. And we're off. Looks like Purple is going to be playing over towards the A-cap again. My prediction was not correct. The E5 is speed boosting over towards the A side. Bonk in the chat. The E5s actually make it without getting spotted there. A lot of the time you'd see these E5s get spotted early. Oh, but Racist Tails gets spotted and he's going to be absolutely hammered there on the crossing. He's taking all sorts of hits there. Pops the consumable to try to get out of there without taking as much damage, but he is going to be pinned down here. Mexicano Blanco is going to be putting in another shot into his side. Racist Tails just getting pinned down by the Sky Warrior as well. Yarrow now going to be left alone on this A side. Purple have such a good start here. There is going to be, it's going to be really hard on Joker to pick up this win here. But they've got a push coming across this bridge. The T-22 stops to make a shot into Darktronics. Not able to pen though. But this push is very easily snubbed. Uncle Chicks and Darktronics just backing down into this dip here. Racist Tails though still isn't alive, or still is not down. Expired takes a shot there. Yarrow gonna be pushed on by those two tanks. We've got action going on all over the place. It looks like this is gonna be an unorthodox Canal game. You've got a lot of action going on. This early game action is being extended as well, as teams try to basically come up with an answer to a whole... Sky Warrior takes a lot of damage as he pushes for the kill on Racist Tails, but Yarrow is going to go down very quickly as well. So that was a pretty good play there. Yarrow goes down now. Jokers are down 2 tanks and a lot of HP. You've got Unique in the Vickers Light trying to stay alive as long as he can. He's got some height as well on Canadian Impact, so he's going to be a little bit difficult to knock out of there. Wabbit has a good position here though. He's able to farm on Mexicano Blanco, but he's just going to back off, take some hits though. But look at this. These Joker tanks are just way out in the open. Rene now pushing around in the 140, able to get some good cross shots in. And that's going to be securing the deal for Purple. It looks like this is going to be a win for them pretty comfortably. so long as they don't completely throw this game. But Rine is in a good position here. Bled a little bit of HP. Ooh, gets off lucky there though. 2 shots going in, neither of them penning and connecting though. Whitetail's pushing around for Mexicano Blanco, but he's gonna be putting him down before he is able to get knocked out. Kakati now gonna be left alone here. The last of the 3 IS-4s that were in mid remaining. Canadian Impact getting pushed on by Rine here in the 140. Canadian Impact dropping down to make himself a little bit harder to kill, but at this point, not going to make a big difference. Purple has the caps as well as the kills. Wabbit goes down about the same time the Canadian goes down on this side, sealing the deal in the first game for Purple. Good damage from those Kranvans there. Again, that spotting early on the E5's gonna be huge for them. Really, really good damage coming in there. Basically, what their strat was there was to win control of that A cap, and they did so very early on. As soon as I believe his racist tails got absolutely nuked on the crossing, got tracked, and just got absolutely hammered by Kranvan clips. Purple, meanwhile, sent 2 E5s all the way into the A corner without taking very much damage, so they pretty much won that game very early on by taking the A cap early. Additionally, Joker wasn't able to make a very convincing push on the B cap, so that pretty much sealed the coffin for them. Now, Purple is going to be taking an interesting lineup here. We've got 2 TVPs, a Vickers Light, triple Krans, lots of Clippers. Joker is going to be taking 3 IS-4s, 2 E5s, a Vickers Light, and a 50B. It's Joker with the single 50B again. Now this is strange, I thought there wasn't really a spectator limit. I guess there's a spectator limit of 2. So unfortunately for group, he's going to be sitting out here. But yeah, that last game was pretty quick. We'll see if Joker are able to turn this game around and put us into a tiebreaker in the finals. That would be exciting. Curious to see on where Purple sends the TVPs. I think they might make a play towards the A cap again. But at the same time, those mediums could be sent over towards the D cap as well. Win supremacy of that side. And it looks like that's what they're going to be doing. Let's follow these guys here. Canadian Impact in the Vickers Light might get some information early, but no. Instead, they're going to be playing this Vickers pretty passive on this side, just chilling in this bush here. Meanwhile, Expired pushing up fairly aggressively, able to spot Whitetails here. Both teams are looking like they're going to be playing the D side. Sky Warrior gets spotted in the E5 over there. Purple's going to be taking the C cap though. A lot of tanks spotted for Joker as they cross here, but it looks like Joker is going to be able to take control of the D cap. Again, those TVPs won't be able to hold against heavy tanks, so they're going to be ditching the D cap there. Uncle Chicks is going to be left alone to hold in this Kranvan. Joker now have the opportunity to push towards the D cap. Joker actually got B before Purple got C. I'm not exactly sure who was resetting. It actually doesn't look like they got reset at all. Oh, Purple's going to be pushing across the bridge. Actually, just going to be pushing down. Let's see if they take a lot of damage here, though. Mexicano Blanco gets off pretty easily, in my opinion. Wabbit, though, gets absolutely nailed. I'm not sure what he was doing all the way up there. Maybe trying to get some shots on those Krans that were pushing forwards towards B. Weeptail's getting clipped out by double Krans here. He's in a lot of trouble. Oh, he's going to be feeling the might of those clips there. Oh, man, he takes so much damage, but he's still alive. He's still got his life left. Whitetail's now going to be pushing forwards aggressively onto the C-cap. Let's see if those TVPs are able to shut him down, though. Uncle Chicks, though, now going to be feeling the brunt of a lot of Joker tanks pushing on him. But Purple has a lot of support fire coming in this way. Although Jokers haven't really bled a whole lot, so the TVPs haven't really been doing very much. It looks like it's a little bit difficult to get that clip to use. And those TVPs now forced to run away without having done a whole lot, unfortunately. Purple, maybe not gonna be satisfied with the use of the TVPs there, as they had hoped. Kakati in the 50B, gonna be holding that corner there. Rine now gonna be trying to get the kill on Weebtails, but look at that, the pen on the 50B just isn't enough. 3 shots in to the IS-4, none of them pen. The Vickers able to pick up the kill shot from all the way downtown. Really good shot there into the lower plate of the IS-4 with heat. Finally shutting down Weebtails. First kill of the game for Purple. So they're able to equalize on kills. Raindrop now going to be pushed on. Expired. Going to come around the corner and find the E5 here. Oh, wow. Darktronics just got absolutely hammered. I'm not sure what happened there. I think he got shot by Assassin and Wabbit as he crossed. That's not going to be good for Purple, since Purple are on the defensive now. Ooh, Raindrop could have snuck a really good shot in there, but wasn't able to connect. Good try there, though. But again, look at this. Purple are going to have to hold with basically really, really low health tanks here. The Kran is not going to last in any sort of push here. Joker, although at the same time, don't really have a whole lot of healthy tanks themselves. They've got Kakati in the 50B, but they don't want to be pushing with that tank first. Wabbit is spotted making a play in the middle, the canal here. Whitetail's spotted as well, making a play on the other side. Let's see where Whitetails is. Joker just being a little bit too passive, though. They're kind of bleeding in weird places where they really shouldn't be. Oh, blind fire into expired from Canadian Impact. Really nice shot there. Wabbit pushing onto the B-cap now. Mexicano Blanco gonna be holding as much as he can. Kakati ready in the 50B behind the building, ready to clip out anything. And here we go. This is gonna be a play on Mexicano Blanco. Might go down here, but look at that. Unique in the TVP taking some hits. Darktronic is still staying safe. Unique putting in some good shells into Raindrop and Whitetails as they push across. Rine and Mexicano Blanco go down at the same time, though. Raindrop looks like they're in trouble, though. Darktronics has a clip here. He's still alive. Despite being a one-shot, nothing can get to him, and Raindrop goes down. Purple are about to win this game on caps, it looks like. Whitetails needs to push forward and get this kill on Expired. Expired down to one shot. Whitetails is down very low. Ooh, good kill shot from Kakati from across the side of the canal. Ooh, another really good kill there. Kakati with a double kill there, picking up the game for Jokers, it looks like. Joker now have 3 caps to Purple's 1. Unique. No more shells left in the clip. Purple won't be able to poke for the kill. The Sky Warrior goes down to Kakati, and Kakati picks up 3 kills with 1 clip. I don't think I've seen that very often in any sort of clipper. Getting a kill with each shot in the chamber. Picks up the triple kill to push Joker's cap points to 1,000 and pick up the win there. Desert Sands going to be the tiebreaker map in this finals matchup. Purple versus Joker. Joker has readied up a lineup. They've got 2 IS-4s, 2 E5s, 2 Krans, and a Vickers Light. Purple going to be taking... What is this? I haven't readied up a lineup, but we'll just investigate here the results. So again, the TVP is, in my opinion, the pen just really isn't all that good. And that makes them very difficult to play, especially since they're such large tanks. Like, I'd rather play 50B over TVP, although the TVP on Canal might have a little bit of a mobility advantage there. So it's got the edge over the 50B there. But again, if you're not able to get the clip to good use, like again, the pen is just not good at all on the TVP. And the accuracy isn't all that great either. So the clip on the TVP, in my opinion, just feels underwhelming. But yeah, I think Purple maybe struggled it when they played the TVPs there. So unfortunately for them, they weren't able to pick up the damage where they needed it to, where they were expecting the Clippers to do good damage. Kind of let them down. And that just happens, like, again, on that ranged map with the TVP's low pen, it's going to be really hard to pick up damage. But anyways, we're watching the finals come down to a tiebreaker here. Purple ended up readying up triple crowns, 2 E5s, and S4 and a Vickers Light. So each team has a Vickers Light. We'll see if any team plays through the beat cap. It seems to be what the cool kids are doing nowadays. Rine in the Vickers Light going to be spawning opposite to Canadian Impact. We're going to see duel of the Vickers at the beginning here. Rine and Canadian Impact only spotting up each other so far, but Canadian Impact is going to be chilling a little bit here to see if they can get spots on those purple tanks. Uncle Chick spotted now. Rina doing the same thing, gets some spots on Wabbit and Weebtails, as well as Raindrop. Raindrop might actually get hit here from those Crown Bonds across the way. Only takes one hit. Fortunate to get out of there without taking much more damage. Canadian Impact takes a shot from Uncle Chicks there, overstaying a little bit. Shouldn't really have taken that shot there. The Jokers not winning these opening trades. They're a little bit down on map positioning as well, in my opinion. Purple, a split strategy here. A lot of teams look like they're like nowadays they're playing split as well. Towards like the B and C side and the A side. There's a little bit of a shift from when I used to play. Used to be mostly just play towards A. Like it's A or nothing, basically, is what it was. And C plays towards the C side were pretty rare. Assassin and Whitetoes coming around the corner with Raindrop and Kakati. We've got a lot of tanks going onto that C cap there. Joker gonna be pulling out their E5s, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get away from there. And no, they're gonna have to hold here, it looks like. Although this is not the worst thing in my opinion. Purple would have to push very far forwards for these two tanks here. It might just be better off like leaving them in there than wasting their time pushing them, but they're going to be pushing them anyways. And on the other side though, Joker is going to be pushing onto the purple tanks in their spawn here. The Sky Warrior and Unique going to be forced out of here. Darktronics as well forced to make a push over towards the B cap, although I mean, this is some really weird gameplay here. You've got like the split groups basically on opposite sides of the map, pushing for like a small group here. Wabbit goes down in the E5. Sky Warrior's about to go down here. We might see some crossfiring here now. Unique taking a lot of damage, but might get clear here. If he's able to get around this building. Ooh, dodges a shot from Whitetails. Raindrop is the only tank that can hit him. Assassin now pushing forward. Weebtails goes down in the backside. Purple traded 2 for 3. They are definitely going to be winning out on this trade here. Joker also took longer to pick up those 2 kills, so looks like Purple are going to be winning this game. I'd say. Purple now picking up the A cap. They have the C cap as well. Kakati might go down here. No, he's going to be getting over the dune. Saying clear have expired, but yeah, they really can't do a whole lot at this point. Joker's pushing forwards for Darktronics. I think that's like the only option they have. Assassin pushing forwards. Not going to be getting a lot of support though. And he's going to be taking a lot of hits. Mexicano Blanco in the E5, going to be taking a shot at him. Expired with the clip. Assassin is sideways, turning around, trying to get his armor reoriented towards this threat, but too little too late. Purple picks up a good kill there, and that's pretty much game, set, match. Mexicano Blanco pushing forward with the double consumables here onto Whitetails. Rina with GG's in the chat here. Joker going down to purple. Now it's just Raindrop against 4. Not much Raindrop can do in this situation. Besides maybe get a few more shots of damage in. Double tapped out of the game. Darktronics with the final kill. Jokers losing the caps and the kills. Kind of a weird last game on Desert Sands there, but it is what it is. So Purple take first place against Jokers in their group. Group 2, Pincer versus PPS it was in the finals. Pincer win 2-0 against PPS in their group there. Rain win 2-0 against OG in their group. And Pramo win 2-0 against Apex in theirs. So today's winner are going to be Pramo, RGN, Pincer, and Purple. So congratulations to the winners today. And that's going to be it for today. That's all the matches that happens. Again, the top 4 of each group are going to be playing in the tournament tomorrow. That's going to be basically a continuation of this tournament, and what I like to call basically a bonus round. As you can see here, today's... Okay, as you can't see here. Anyways, basically the top team gets like 5,000 cups, from what I remember, in today's stage, and only about 2,000 in tomorrow's stage. So that's why I call it a bonus round in terms of like cups. But it's a very important bonus round. So it's almost essential that teams, like aspiring teams for top 8, make it into as many of those bonus round stages as they can. So I hope you enjoyed the matches today. I think I'm going to be ending the stream off there. Again, there's going to be some matches tomorrow, so if you want to watch, tune in tomorrow, same time, and we'll get some good matches in, hopefully. So we're going to be watching Jokers again, so that's going to be happening, although all the teams are going to be in one group, so it's not going to be like 4 groups this time. We might get to see some of the stronger clans play against Jokers, so should be some pretty good games tomorrow. As for this stream, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.